is only one perfect solution, but there are clues that will try to trick our team.
Hello there everyone, my name is Crazy Caleb and welcome to Setting Charges. Now this module is one of my favorite mods that I've made ever, and I'm happy to be responsible for, at least one of the two people responsible for implementing this manual. So this is basically a diffuser solo in some ways, but I'm going to use the manual to give you an explanation of how this mod works. So effectively what's going to happen here is we're going to have a number up in the top left, we've got a detonate button, and we've got a reset button over here on the right side. And effectively what this is going to do is we're going to be able to place a series of red different circles here, or charges in this case, as the module suggests. And what's going to happen here is that we're going to try and detonate all these blue tiles effectively. And that's going to be our goal with the module here. We're going to try and detonate we're going to try and hit all the blue charges. And what's going to happen here is that when the module, when we hit the detonate button, the red spaces are going to send out a shockwave to all of the, in all 8 directions, diagonals and orthogonally adjacent, and it's going to keep going until it either hits a blue cell, a blue obstacle effectively, or it goes off the grid. And that's going to be what we're going to do, is we're going to try and hit all the blue obstacles. And it's very important to note that when it hits a blue obstacle, it will immediately stop that shockwave. Because what's going to happen here is this shockwave is going to go, for example, top left, top left, top left, hit the blue object, and it's going to stop there. So it's very important to note that down. So let's hit detonate, because I actually have a correct position, I believe. And it'll give you a countdown. And you'll see the shockwave happen, actually, in focus. And just like that is a solved module. So that's how that works. That gives you a better idea. You might want to take a look at the replay to see how that actually looks. And that was, I think, a fairly easy case to actually get less than 5. I don't think that there was 5 necessarily required for that. But there are definitely some other tricky ones which can prove to be quite not quite as easy. So let's take a look at this one. So perhaps what we can do is we can do this one. That takes care of that. That sounds pretty good. We can go there. And we can go there. So in this case, this one is going to cover off to the right and bottom left. It's not going to go past this cell in this direction. So it's not going to be able to hit this guy over here, which is why we need to have this one off to the bottom here. So then we're going to have you here, you here, you here get hit. You're going to get hit first because timing is important as well. So just be very careful with that. So this one, effectively, the bottom left is going to go off, and it's actually going to hit the edge of the grid. So, but that doesn't matter. And we've got these 2 being hit. That one's pretty easy. And we hit detonate. And as we can see, just like that, is a mod. And let's take a look at one more. This mod is fairly easy to do. It's not that hard, and it is a complete diffuser solo. But it does give you a couple examples in the manual, in case you wanted to see what they look like. So let's have a look. So maybe this will be a good starting point. Maybe here too, because we need to get this guy right here. And then that. There's a couple spots which are acceptable. And there is definitely the possibility of there being multiple solutions. Bear that in mind. So this one over here is going to hit you, 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 and you. It's not going to hit this one right here. And that's going to be it for that. For this one, this is going to hit you, you, and you. This one's going to hit it first instead of that one. And then this one's going to pick up this one, and that one. So let's hit the detonate. And you'll see, just like that, it'll do exactly that. And just like that is a solved module. A fairly simple mod to do. There definitely can be some tricky examples, but in that case, that gives you an idea of what the mod wants and how there can be multiple solutions in play for sure. So, as always, thank you guys for watching. Remember to stay crazy, stay cool, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.